Trooper Shemawan, Banya Howard, Banya Shala.
Trooper Shemawan, Banya Howard, Banya Shala.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakathon.
Yahweh Shem Yahshua Barakathon.
La Yashala.
La Yashala.
What's that light?
No, it's in there. Matter of fact, unplug it. No. Unplug the
whole thing?
No, not the whole thing. This right here. Wait, the Can you help me to go on that side? There we go. Where's the remote for the lights?
At the bottom.
Christ. I got him right here. You talking about the prayers?
Yeah. Blow the trumpet. Blow the what's name one more time.
Oh, gosh. All right. Amadium, which means to stand. Sar. Upanya Hakwadam, which means turn and face the east. We're going to start with the Lord's Prayer and the Lashawan Kodash, and then we'll translate each prayer into the English. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakwaka. Thaba'ah. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Ba'arataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Nathalanawa. Lacham. Kal. Yawam. Wasalachanawa. Kabawathnawa. Kasalachnawa. Kabawathnawa. Wala'ah. Tabi'aynawa. Banasaya 1. Abal. Hawashaynawa. Mayan. Rai. Hayah. Laka. Amalakwa. Waha'ala. Wa'atapa'arath. I will love you. Aman. There you go.
Now we're gonna do the Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Next prayer is the power prayer. Yahweh. Bahasham. Yahweh Shai. Baba Kusha. Ladunlanau. Hakak. Lara Pa'ah. Kal Makala. Wakal Madawa. Hakak. Latahar. Hamatazarayim. Hakak. Lahakwim. Hamathium.
Hakak.
Al-Rakawa.
Al-Rakawa.
Hatama Allah.
Atama Allah.
Lagarashan.
Lagarashan.
Bahasham.
Bahasham.
Yahushai.
Yahushai.
The water.
The water.
Aman.
Aman. Now we're going to do the power prayer in English. Lord.
Lord.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
The power to heal all manner of sickness.
Power to heal all manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
And all manner of disease.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to cleanse the lepers.
The power to raise the dead.
The power to raise the dead.
The power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean spirits.
To cast them out.
To cast them out.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. All right, next prayer is the blessings prayer.
You don't say you gotta after. You dig what I'm saying?
What's up?
You gotta repeat after the prayer, all right? All right. You gotta say it louder. I don't hear it. Feel me?
Okay.
All right.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahushai.
Wa Yahushai.
Wa Mayaka Allah.
Wa Mayak Yallah.
Wa Allahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Matazab Ya'ah.
Alawap Yahana.
Alawak Yahana.
Ha Alawapyum.
Ha Alawakyum.
Ha Saranyum.
Ha Saranyum.
Ha Quatazayanyum.
Akwatazanyum.
Ha Yalyum.
Akal Yaoyum.
Wa Ha Akwathim.
Ha Akwatyum.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Bahasham.
Bahasham.
Yahushai.
Yahushai.
The water.
The water.
Aman.
Aman. Now we're going to do the blessings prayer in English. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
And Yahushai.
And Yahushai.
And Michael.
And Michael.
And the angels.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yahana.
Commanding General Yahana.
The generals.
The generals.
The captains.
The captains.
The officers.
The officers.
The troopers.
The troopers.
And the sisters.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahushai.
In the name of Yahushai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it. All right. Psalm chapter 121. Asha.
Aisha.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haharium.
Al-Haharium.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Izaria.
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 Ma'aim.
Ma'aim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Wa'arataza.
Wa'arataza.
Al-Yathan.
Al-Yathan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hana.
Hana.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayishun.
Yayishun.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasharala.
Yasha'ala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Al-Yad.
Yamyanka.
Yamyanka.
Yawamam.
Yawamam.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yakaka.
Yakaka.
Wayara.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Balayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rai.
Makal Rai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Napashka.
Napashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Tazaaka.
Tazaatka.
Wabawa'aka.
Wabaatka.
Mayatha.
Mayatak.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Iwalam.
Iwalam. Psalms 121 in the English. I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Yasha'ala.
He that keepeth Yasha'ala.
Shall neither slumber.
Shall neither slumber.
Nor sleep.
Nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is the shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forward.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore. All right, now last prayer we got Psalm chapter 83. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Thakarash.
Al-Thakarash.
Wa-Al-Tashakwat.
Wa-Al-Tashakwat.
Kayahana.
Al-Kanaya.
Say it one more time.
Kayahana.
Kayahana.
Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahama Yawan.
Wahima Yawan.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Imaka.
Al-Imaka.
Ya'ira Yamwa,
Ya'ira Yamwa,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayata,
Wayata,
Ya'i Tazawa,
Ya'i Tazazwa,
Al Tazapawanyaka,
Al Tazapawanyaka,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Lakawa,
Rakawa,
Wanakathidum,
Wanakathiyadam,
Magalia,
Magalia,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakar,
Yashakar,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Sham Yasha'ala,
Iwada,
Iwada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawai Tazawa,
Nawa'i Tazawa,
Laba,
Laba,
Yakhadwa,
Yakadwa,
Al Yuka,
Alyaka,
Baryat,
Baryat,
Yakarathwa,
Yaskaraswa,
Ahalia,
Ahalia,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wa Yashamayala,
Wayashama'ala,
Yamawaaba,
Wayamababwa,
Wahagariam,
Wahagari,
Gabal,
Gubal,
Waimawan,
Wa'aimawan,
Waimalak,
Wa'aimalak,
Palashat,
Palashat,
I'm Yashabya,
I'm Yashabya,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gamashawar,
Gamashawar,
Nalawa,
Nalawa,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Zarawai,
Zarawai,
Labanya Lawat,
Labanya Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aisha Laham,
Aisha Laham,
Kamadian,
Kamadian,
Kasaya Sara'a,
Kasaya Sara'ah,
Kayabyan,
Kayabyan,
Banakal,
Banakal,
Kwayashwan,
Kwayashwan,
Nashamadwa,
Nashamadwa,
Ba'ayan,
Ba'ayan,
Da'ara,
Da'ara,
Hayawa,
Hayawa,
Laman,
Laman,
La'adama,
La'adama,
Shayathamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Nada,
Nada,
Yabmawa,
Yabmawa,
Ka'irab,
Ka'irab,
Wa Kaza'aba,
Kaza'aba,
Wa Kazabah,
Wakazabah,
Wa Katazaumanai,
Wakatazalmanai,
Kal Nasayakamwa,
Kal Nasana Kamwa,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Nayirshah,
Nayirashah,
Lanawa,
Lanawa,
Ath, Na'awat,
Na'awa,
Alahayam,
Alahayim,
Alahaya,
Alahaya,
Shayathamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Kagalgala,
Kagalgala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya,
Rapanya,
Rawakha,
Rawakwa,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Thaba'ira,
Kaba'ira,
Ya'ira,
Ya'ira,
Wa Kalahaba,
Wakalahaba,
Thalahat,
Talahat,
Harayam,
Harayam,
Kantharadapma,
Kakaradakma,
Basa'iraka,
Basa'ira,
Wabasa, Wapathka,
Sa'akak,
Thabahalam,
Tabahalam,
Mala'a,
Mala'a,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kuala One,
Kuala
Wayabakwashwa,
Wabikwashwa,
Shimka,
Shemka,
Yahawa,
Yahweh,
Yabashwa,
Yabashwa,
Wayabahalwa,
Wayabahawa,
Aya'ai,
Ayai,
Wayakaparwa,
Wayakaparwa,
Waya'abadwa,
Wayabadwa,
Waya'da'aiwa,
Wayadaiwa,
Haya'atha,
Katayata,
Shimka,
Shemka,
Yahawa,
Yahweh,
Labadka,
Labadka,
Al-Yawan,
Al-Yawan,
Al-Kalha,
Al-Kaha,
Arataza.
Arataza. Now we're going to do Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thou silence, O
Keep not
God.
thy silence, O God.
I'm going to start over, okay?
It's like,
Keep not thou silence, O God.
keep not thy silence, O God.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace,
And be not still, O God.
and be not still, O God.
For lo,
For lo,
thine enemies make a tumult.
thine enemies make a tumult,
And they that hate thee
and they that hate thee
have lifted up the head.
have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel
They have taken crafty counsel
against thy people.
against thy people,
And consulted
and consulted
against thy hidden one.
against thy hidden one.
They have said,
They have said,
Come
come,
and let us cut them off
and let us cut them off
from being a nation.
from being a nation,
That the name of Yasharallah
that the name of Yasharallah
may be no more in remembrance.
may be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together
For they are consulted together
with one consent.
with one consent.
They are confederate against
They
thee.
are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom
The tabernacles of Edom
and the Ishmaelites
and the Ishmaelites
of Moab
of Moab
and the
and
Hagarenes,
the Hagarenes,
Gabal
Gabal
and Ammon
and Ammon
and Amalek,
and Amalek,
the Philistines,
the Philistines,
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
with the inhabitants of Tyre.
Ashur has also joined with them.
Ashur has also joined with
They
them.
have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah.
Salah,
Do unto them
do unto them
as unto the Midianites,
as unto the Midianites,
as to Sisera,
as to Sisera,
as to Jabin,
as to Jabin,
at the brook of Kisan,
at the brook of Kisan,
which perished at Endor.
which perished at Endor.
They became as dung for the earth.
They became as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles
Make their nobles
like Oreb
like Oreb
and like Zeeb.
and like Zeeb.
Yea,
Yea,
all their princes of Zabah
all their princes as Zabah
and as Zalmunna,
and as Zamuna,
who said,
who said,
Let us
Let us
take to ourselves
take to
the
ourselves
houses
the houses
of God
in
possession. Oh my
God,
make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel,
as stubble before the wind.
As
the fire burneth the wood. And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. And make them afraid. With thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Lord. Let them be confounded. And troubled. Forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou, whose name alone is Yahweh. Art the most high. Over all the earth.
All right. Blow it one more time.
Okay.
With that, you can mashabia, which means to sit. You can take it. This yours?
Shalom Yashala. So of course we talking about the Sabbath service. All right, we've been continuing in Genesis. All right, we're leaving off in Genesis chapter 17. We ended in verse 14. Specifically, let's see here. Last Sabbath service, we were beginning to get into the covenant that the Most High was beginning to establish with Abraham. You understand? And how important it was for every step of the way for the Most High's covenant to be passed down from one important person in the scriptures to the next. Because as we know, covenant belongs to the 12 tribes of Israel. But before it became the covenant for Israel, it was the covenant that the Most High gave unto Abraham, and then unto Isaac, and then unto Jacob. So it's important to go over these scriptures so that we can see the origins of how that covenant came to be to the Israelites. You understand? And so, Shalom, Yahweh Shem Shabbatai, Yahweh Shemar Atam Ba Shem Yahshai, to all the brothers and sisters out there tuning in. Of course, the Sabbath service is a chance for us to, have our day of rest, and for us to practice the righteous acts of the Lord, to come back to our true heritage. And of course, we're going to be reading in the Lashawan Kodash. We're going to be doing everything according to the way the scriptures has us doing these things. And of course, the Sabbath is not on Sunday. So for those of you that are going to church on Sundays, you need to ask your pastor, why is he doing this on the first day of the week and not the seventh day of the week? You understand? You need to ask your pastor that, because nowadays, our people are so confused, they don't know which culture to follow. They follow in American culture. They follow in the culture, like we got Mexican Independence Day, right? And even in Mexican Independence Day, which is taking place today, you have people that speak Spanish that were the conquistadors that took over the so-called Native Americans and the so-called indigenous peoples of North, Central, and South America, and gave them a new identity. And to this day, that identity has rubbed off on them to where they follow after Mexican culture, they follow after Chicano culture, they follow after all these other cultures that are not biblically sound, like the Day of the Dead, like Cinco de Mayo, like all these different things. Like, I get it, you know what I'm saying? They're there for a reason. And of course, Mexican Independence Day is a day of celebration for our people that are of South America, specifically Mexico, because that's when they gained their independence from Spain. Well, when you gain your independence from Spain, you should come back to the culture that you originally had. Not try to hold on to their language, not to try to hold on to their customs. So the Christianity and everything that they brought over from Catholicism, baptism, and everything and the like was incorrect. Because when we go into the history books, when we go into the scriptures, we find out just how detailed the Most High is given these laws, statutes, and commandments. And it begins with the covenant. It begins with the covenant that he gave to Abraham, to Isaac, and then to Jacob. And this is why we come into these scriptures, so that we can reestablish our heritage on the planet Earth. Because nobody else is doing this outside of the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Everybody else out there is faking the funk. Everybody else out there is pretending to be righteous, pretending to be religious. But we do this every single week because we have to prove to the Most High that we are ready to return back to our land. And in doing so, attending Sabbath service, attending feast days, locking into your culture is an important part of that growth for our entire nation. So go ahead.
Hey. What the brothers bringing out is very heavy. You know what I mean? Because our culture is something that we have lost. You know what I mean? And Barakatah Yahweh Shai for commending General Yohana, holding on to it. You know what I mean? That we are able to get our culture back and actually hold a feast day and hold a Sabbath service. You know what I mean? Because they usually, like, what would we be doing today if he wasn't in here? What's up, Capiar? Playing video games, whatever you want, right? That's what the Lord said you can do whatever you want on the Sabbath day, right? But we're in here, right? Because we care about our culture, we care about the brothers that came before us, right? We care about what the Lord laid down. We care about that. So we come to Sabbath service to basically, everybody want to talk about honoring your aunt and your ancestors, right? Everybody want to talk about honoring your conscious community, talking about honoring your ancestors. What better way to honor your ancestors than to actually do what your ancestors did?
Right. Yeah, I'm right.
What better way? I don't understand that. Meanwhile, in the conscious community and everywhere else, they don't do anything that they so-called their African ancestors were doing. They're trying to make it more American. They don't wear none of the dresses. You know what I mean? None of their actual African dress that, you know what I mean? These niggas wear fitted caps. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
Meanwhile, we're in here with garments on, headpieces. You dig what I'm saying? We taking back our dawadas. You know what I'm saying? Like fringes. Because we are in tune with our culture and we want to please our God. You dig what I'm saying? That's all I got. That's it.
I was going to just add one more thing too.
Go ahead.
Christians want God to serve them.
Right.
We come to the Sabbath service because we serve the Most High. We come to classes because we are serving the Lord. That's what He wants us to do. And just to give you an idea, this society is so backwards that it makes you only focus on yourself and not your duties as a person that's alive on the planet right now. Especially those of Israel who were the ones that were charged with the service of the Most High. So now, not only do our people not know who they are, and we're out here celebrating Independence Days for all these different countries, which I get. I know victories are great to have, but the best victory that you can have is retaking your culture back. You know, the scripture says the saints will take the kingdom. How can there be a kingdom if you haven't built the culture for that kingdom? That's what we're doing right here. That's what we're actually doing right now. So everybody that's here, Most High in Christ, because this is how it begins. This is how it really takes off. And it's for all of us to put in that effort so that we can build our kingdom on earth as the Most High wants us to do. All right. So we was in Genesis chapter 17. And now we're going to start at verse 15. Let me pull that up.
Exactly.
I'm just sharing the class real quick.
Tito, can you just a little bit this way? No, towards me. No, towards me. Oh, my bad. Towards that yellow one. Ha ha. Little bit back. Back.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you that dude.
Back.
Green screen.
Keep going. You know what? Everybody slide down. Yeah, keep going towards me. There we go. We good.
Green screen special.
The water.
17. All right. So we there right now. Go ahead.
This is Book of Genesis, chapter 17, verse 15 in the Hebrew. Wayomar, Alahayim, Al, Abraham, Sarai,
You can say Sariyah.
Ashatak. La'a.
Taqwa Ra'a.
Taqwa Ra'a. Ata. Sama. Saraya. Kaya. Saraha.
Shara.
Sama.
Verse 16.
Hey,
Verse
hold
6.
on, 1 second. I got it. 1 second. Give this brother a hand. Everybody clap it up for this brother. Y'all hear this brother up here? Y'all talking about he's doing an excellent job at speaking that ancient Assyrian, man. That's just, you know what I mean? To come where we come from, right? Where we don't even like going to school. You think what I'm saying? This brother is learning another language, and he's doing it excellent. You know what I mean? That's just like,
it's like a miracle. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? It's just, you know what I mean? A couple months ago, months ago, he didn't know this. Now he's actually up here pronouncing out words with no help. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about? That should give everybody the what would you call it?
Inspiration.
The inspiration. There we go. That should give everybody the inspiration that they can do it too. You know what I mean? They can do it too. I can do it too. You can do it too. We can do it together. You feel me? Excellent job, Bob. Excellent job.
Verse 16. Look at the key word is Barak.
Rabarak ta
Barakathia.
Rabakakia. Ata. Wagam. Natathia. Mamana. Laka. Ben. Ban. Waba Rock the Ha. Waba Rakathia.
It's actually pronounced the same, even though there's an H at the end, but it's pronounced the same. All right, go ahead.
Waha ya taha.
Wahayata.
Wahayata. Lago wa yum.
Lagawarian.
Malakia. Imayum. Mayum min naha.
Mamana.
Yeah.
Yahayawa.
Verse 17. Wayapal. Abraham. Al. Panawa. Why?
That's a tricky one. Waya Tazahak.
Waya Tazahak. Wayamar. Balabawa. Halaban. Aha. Sana. Yawa, Wal,
Yawalad.
Yawalad, Wa'ain, Sarah, Abath,
Tashayam.
Tesai, Ayam, Sana, Talad,
Concerning Christ. Talad. There it is. All right. Verse 18.
Wayamar, Abraham, Al, Alahayim, La'ai,
Yashamayala.
Yashama'ala,
Yachaya.
Yahaya, La Pana Kaya,
Panya.
La Panya.
That's probably good.
Verse 19. Wayamar, Elahayim, Abal, Sarah, Asta Kaya, I don't know.
Which one are we looking at again? Yaladath.
Yaladath, Laka, Ban, Wakaratha, Wakarath, Atha, Samawam, Samawa, Yasha Hakwa,
Kind of like almost like Yatazak, but it's Yatazaka. Yatazakach.
Yatazaka,
Because there's a kwa at the end. So it's you go from the cha to the kwa. Yatazaka. Okay, go ahead.
Waha
Kwamathia.
Kwamathia.
God. Oh, my bad. Wait.
Atha,
Can't.
Barataza, at the
Which one you on? With him?
concert.
With him? Athwa.
At Athwa,
Or Athawa, I believe.
Athawa,
Labariyat.
Labariyat, Iwalam, Lazar, Iwam,
Karyawa.
Wakarwa,
Verse 20.
Iwa Yashma,
Wala Yashamayala.
Yashmaala, Sema to Kaya,
Hana.
Hana, Barak, Hana,
Keep going out slow.
This what?
I thought, what?
What you talking about? There.
What? Hot pot?
What was which part?
I don't know that. I don't know this one, sir.
I got notes because it's in there. I know what you're talking about though.
I can find it.
It's like fruitful.
Yeah, it'll make it fruitful.
It's Wahapar Yath. Yeah.
Wahapar Yathwa. Athal. Wahar
Waharab.
Waharab.
Yathya.
Yakya.
Mhm.
Athal.
Mhm.
Bas.
Ma'ad.
Bai.
Mhm. Ma'adah.
Ma'adah.
Mhm.
Sanam.
Shanyam.
Ashar.
Mhm.
Nasain.
Mhm.
Yalawad. Yalaid. Yo Walai.
Yawalayad.
Yawalai.
Lawayalad. Mhm.
Yo Yawalad.
Mhm.
I not
Wanatha. Yawa.
one nata Yawa.
Mhm. Lagalia.
Nagalia.
Mhm.
Got the wall.
There you go. Verse 21.
Walata. Barataza. Aquam. Ada.
Mhm. It was a
Yasha Aqua.
Mhm.
Is that right? Asar.
Mhm.
Talad.
Talad. Yep. There you go. Laka.
Laka. Sarah.
Mhm.
Lemo Wa'ai.
Yep. Hazah.
Hazah.
Mhm.
Basana.
Mhm. Karath.
Karath.
Mhm. That's in the verse 21.
We started at verse 15, right?
Yeah, we got one more. Right?
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, now that's 7.
Okay.
Go ahead and switch to the English.
Shit.
Hey, who all checked in, huh?
I can take care of that.
Got it. Let me know if young man Bubba got in there.
He did.
He did?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I'll take care of that.
Excellent. Yeah. Don't worry about it. Stay a trooper. All right.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 17, verse 15. And the Most High said unto Abraham, as for Sarai, thy wife, thou shalt not call her name Sarai, but Sarah shall her name be.
Right. Right now, they are entering into the truth. You know what I'm talking about? Right now, they are changing their name. They're no more what they were called before. They are new people on the earth, new creatures on the earth. Adam got his name, not Adam. Abraham got his name a couple verses up, and now he's telling him about his wife. They're now entering into the truth. They're now entering into the covenant with the Most High. You know what I mean? And that oath, that blood oath that they took, getting the oil poured on their head and things like that. That is what they're entering into, which is a glorious thing. A glorious thing. You feel me?
Damn right.
You that old person is died. You know what I'm talking about? And the new person is coming out. You feel me? You're no longer called what you were called in the world, but you are now called by a name of the Lord. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Come. And I will bless her.
You're gonna do what?
I will bless her.
And he with that comes blessings. Well, getting into the truth comes blessings. We're not saying you're not gonna have hardships like the rest of your people, like everybody, like everything else in the world. Everybody, you know what I mean? Everybody has hardships, but we get blessed. We get that covenant with the Most High. You know what I mean? We get that understanding. All right, go ahead.
Come. And give thee a son also of her.
Right.
Yea.
Right.
I will bless her.
Right. So now he's talking about, because remember Sarai. Look at me. Sarah. Now Sarah was barren. Her womb was barren. She wouldn't bear Abraham no children. So she gave her maidservant Hagar to him. You remember, and he had what's his name? Ishmael. She had Ishmael, but now he's telling them like, hey, so I'm gonna give Sarah a child, your child. You know what I'm talking about? You dig what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Come. And she shall be a mother of nations.
She should be a what?
She shall be a mother of nations.
Right. She should be a mother of nations, right? Just like Abraham was the father of nations, she's going to be a mother of nations. How many children did this Sarai have?
I forget, sir. Not a few, I guess.
No. She only had one, which was Isaac. She only had Isaac. She only had Isaac. You know what I'm talking about? Why is they calling her the mother of nations?
Because Isaac later became, you know what I'm saying, the progenitor for the Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
Excellent. Caviar, you should have been on that. You should have raised your hand first. Like, I got it.
Well, I knew it was.
Then why didn't you raise your hand?
Got it.
Participation is key. Go ahead. That was an excellent answer, though. Go ahead.
Come. I will bless her, and she shall be a mother of nations.
Right.
Kings of people shall be of her.
Right. Kings of people should be of her. Ayala, what's that precept with kings and priests? A nation of kings and priests. I want to say it's in Revelations 5 and 9, something like that. Revelations 5 and 9. That's it.
You said Revelation 5 and 9?
Gotta be.
I believe so. Again, because it was right along where I was at, actually.
You
got it? Is that it?
10.
Verse 10?
Mm-hmm.
5 and 10?
Concept.
I knew it was in Revelation somewhere, boy. I'm trying to tell you, boy, cold out here. Yeah, Caviar, you go ahead and read it.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 5, verse 10. And has made us unto our God kings and priests.
Right. So he gave us a nation of kings and priests. That's what you look at when you look at Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Mm-hmm. You're looking at kings and priests. You dig what I'm saying? You're looking at future rulers of the world under Christ, of course. You know what I mean? But that's what you're looking at when you look at us. So when the white man shoots us down in the street, he's shooting down a prince, a king, a priest. You know what I'm talking about? That's what he's shooting down. He's shooting down someone that the Most High favors. He's shooting that. He's murdering the Lord's chosen people. You know what I mean? It's not just another nigga, but not just another spick, not just another savage that he's shooting down. He's shooting down one of the chosen people of the Lord. You dig what I'm saying? Is there any more on that? Keep going.
And we shall reign on the earth.
We're going to do what?
And we shall reign on the earth.
We're going to reign on the earth. We're going to reign on the earth. And it's not reign like R-A-I-N, reign like R-E-I-G-N, right? Like reign, like rulership. Because that's what we're given. The earth was given into the hands of us. You know what I mean? The earth is ours. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, and everything in it, and everybody in it. It's ours. It's our inheritance. You think the Lord wants the heathen nations to rule the earth? You know what I'm talking about? People that he didn't choose?
Right.
Think about that. If you have kids and you leave your house for a date night, whatever you do with whatever, and you leave kids and you leave the oldest one in charge, right? You know what I'm talking about? Did everybody get chosen to be left in charge? No, just one person. You know what I'm talking about? So there's one nation that should be in charge of the earth, and that is the Israelites. You Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You dig what I'm saying? And the only way you can get that is by getting in the ISUPK and getting your name changed and becoming a priest or a prince or a princess. Let me say that. You feel me? That's the only way you're going to get it. You're not going to get it in the conscious community. You're not going to get it in Islam. You're not going to get it in Christianity, but you will get it in the ISUPK. Let me say that. You're not going to get it in the fake Israelite groups either.
Right.
But you're going to get it in the ISUPK. We're a chosen generation. Go ahead, so that's it on that, right? All right, go ahead.
Come. Verse 17. Then Abraham fell upon his face and laughed and said in his heart, shall a child be born unto him that is 100 years old?
Right. Good. He's like, man, look, I'm 100 years old, bro. Salakia, sir. I'm 100 years old. You think I'm gonna have some babies? Man, look, check this out. What am I gonna do with a child? I can't run after him. You know what I'm saying? You want me to go play? How am I gonna do? What am I gonna do with him? Sit there, you know what I'm saying, and be old. You know what I'm saying? My back's starting to hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's what Abraham talking about. My back's starting to hurt. You know what I'm saying? I'm 100 years old. You know I'm gonna have a child at 100 years old? And the Lord looking like, yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? I do all things. Yeah, you're gonna have that child, son. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Come. And shall Sarah, that is 90 years old, bear.
Right, because Sarah 90 years old. Ooh wee. She gonna bear a child? Right? Keep going.
Verse 18. And Abraham said unto the Most High, oh, that Ishmael might live before thee.
Right. Go ahead.
And the Most High said, Sarah thy wife shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac, and I will establish my covenant with him.
Wait. So he first is talking about Ishmael. Go back up to 18.
Come.
Because first he's talking about Ishmael, but then he's like, Ishmael's not going, like, he gonna live before thee, but then Sarah's gonna bear you a child. And that's who my covenant's gonna go with. My covenant's gonna go with Isaac, not Ishmael. All right? That's what he telling him. You know what I mean? He basically busting it down for him, like, bro, I got it. You and Sarah gotta have a child. Y'all the ones in the truth. Hagar not in the truth. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you feel me? So you gotta have a child so you can pass down everything that you own to him, everything that you have. You feel me? The land of milk and honey, the goodness of the earth. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Like,
come. And Abraham said unto the Most High, oh, that Ishmael might live before thee. And the Most High said, Sarah, thy wife, shall bear thee a son indeed, and thou shalt call his name Isaac, and I will establish my covenant with him.
His what?
And I will establish my covenant with him.
Not blessings.
My covenant with him.
His covenant. He's going to establish his covenant with Isaac, right? Go ahead.
For an everlasting covenant.
For a what?
For an everlasting covenant.
For a everlasting covenant. How long is everlasting? Anybody? Sis? Eternity. You good? You good? All right. You good? Let the sisters answer a question. All right. Eternity, forever. He was upset, right? Yeah. You all right? You all right? You feel me? I got you. I'll let you answer the next question. You know, so I'll let you answer the next question. You feel me? Go ahead.
Come. And with his seed after him.
And with what?
And with his seed after him.
What that mean, Capiar? With his seed after him. What that mean?
Seed, like his generation, his lineage, or
make it simple and plain, like you're teaching the child.
The people that come after him.
Make it simple and plain.
His sons and his grandsons.
There we go. His sons and his grandsons, and his seed after him. Right? Are you a grandson of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob? Right? You are? All right. So don't you deserve that covenant? I'm not gonna say deserve, but shouldn't you get that covenant? You should get that covenant. Because we all deserve death. But we're working towards the covenants, getting the covenants. You dig what I'm saying? That's just the promise that the Most High made with Abraham. You dig what I'm saying? He made that promise with Abraham 4,000-5,000 years ago, 6,000, however long many years ago it was, but it was thousands of years ago. You feel me? But now we're going to get the benefits of it. You dig what I'm saying? The Most High keeps his covenants. Are we going to keep our covenant with the Most High? That's the important thing. You feel me? Everything that the Most High laid down, are we going to keep that intact? Are we going to make it to Sabbath service? Are we going to make it to the feast day? Are we going to go to camp? Are we going to make it to class? Are we going to keep those commandments? Are we? Anybody can answer. Caviar. I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
All
right. You know what I'm talking about? All right. As long as we make that known that we're going to do what our power tells us. You feel me? You can keep going.
Come. Verse 20. And as for Ishmael,
right,
I have heard thee. Behold, I have blessed him.
You know what? The Most High is an amazing, is just amazing. You feel me? He didn't have to bless Ishmael. He didn't have to give Ishmael anything. But because that's Abraham's son, he was like, you know what? I'm going to give, you know what I mean? I'm going to bless him. I've heard you. I know that's your son. I know you love him. I'm going to bless him. He's not going to get what Isaac gets, but he's going to get something. You dig what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how good, that's how great the Most High is. That is how great the Most High is. Keep going.
Come. And will make him fruitful and will multiply him exceedingly.
Right. Yeah. How many Arabs is on the earth? That a lot. They blow themselves up and two more take their place. You know what I mean? Like one boom, and then next you know it's two more that's like, I'm ready to blow myself up too. Like that. Where y'all coming from, bro? Where y'all at? Where y'all coming from? Like God, y'all talking about, you do what I'm saying? America bombed Iraq 24 hours straight. Captured Saddam Hussein and all that. Who took their place?
Some random Arab.
ISIS took their place. That's why they left out of Afghanistan. It's a never-ending fight because there's just so many of
them. Right.
It's a never-ending fight. You're never going to win the fight because they're just going to keep coming out of the woodworks. You know what I mean? Out of the caves, out of wherever they're coming from. They're just going to keep coming. Keep going.
Come. 12 princes shall he beget, and I will make him a great nation.
They trying to be like us, you know what I'm talking about? 12, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, feel me? We got the better 12 though, you dig? We got the best 12, you dig what I'm saying? We got the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. Y'all can have the 12 kings, 12 princes, whatever y'all want. Y'all can have 12 donkeys. You know what I'm talking about? 12 camels, whatever. We got the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. You know what I mean? Princes of the power and princesses of the power. Ain't that right, sis? All right. Go ahead.
Come, verse 21. But my covenant will I establish with Isaac.
Y'all see that? How he keeps saying, but I understand, but y'all, Ishmael is gonna be cool. I don't see why the Arabs and the Muslims don't understand, don't see that. How he keeps saying, but my covenant I will establish with Isaac. Every time Captain Tazaryak and Captain Qatazar battles the Nation of Islam or battles some Muslim nut, right? They always talking about, but you're gonna get blessed and this that. Like what he just said. Read that one more time.
Come. Verse 21. But my covenant will I establish with Isaac,
not Ishmael.
Right.
The covenant goes to Isaac. That agreement goes with Isaac. That oath goes to Isaac. Not everybody. Keep going.
Come. Which Sarah shall bear unto thee at this set time in the next year.
Dang, he gave. Look. Most High was like, look, next year, she's going to be pregnant. Next year, you're going to have this baby. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Next year, it's going to happen. Y'all think it happened?
Yeah.
Come.
I think it happened too. You know what I'm talking about? I know for a fact that it happened. Why? Because the Bible says so.
Damn right.
That the Bible said it. You know what I'm talking about? The Most High said it. What's good?
Also, if it didn't happen, I don't think we'd be here right now. It didn't happen.
Okay. I'll take it. And that's it on the what's name?
Come.
All right. Let's,
All right, we're going to verse 22.
no. We already read. We ended at 21, right? Yeah, boy, we bring up a next reader.
Oh, Salaki.
I don't know where the what's name, man. Yeah, he coming up here. Yeah, he coming up here because he been over there falling asleep. I see you. I can see everything, bro.
Like, I don't know where
Huh?
I don't know where the mouthpiece went. Oh, here it is.
Well, we're gonna need some more room on this table. We gotta. Ooh wee.
Oh no, you feel me?
War out here. Keep that over there with you, Art. You know how to do it? All right. Yeah.
Hold on, give him a sec because he gotta.
Everybody on margin? I'm gonna do something.
La Yashala.
La Yashala. Ready?
No, he don't leave yet.
No?
He gotta repeat it. He got to repeat his name too. You gotta repeat the registry also. All right. Amajim Shabbat. There you go. State your registry. Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, well, Young Man Tito. Bonza Balawan. Banya Shala.
Young
Man Tito. Bonza Balawan. Banya Shala. Are we gonna go to Amajim Barak? Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shabrakatah. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Barakatam.
Yahweh Bashim.
Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai Barakatam. My bad. I just said it. Now you exit. You come up. I had just said it out. That's why I forgot to say it. You know what I mean?
Oh, no, we didn't sit down there, too.
Do I have to blow the horn again?
No, that's good. All right, now we can shop you. We can sit.
You don't do the.
Gotta be careful with the seats. Oh man, hold on. Yeah, the water. Oh. The water. I'm trying to get through it so we can go ahead and get this camp ready. Turn to the people. La Yashala. Raise the cup up. La Yashala. La Yashala. Take it to the face. Take it all, every drop. Take it to the head. Take it to the head. You good on the chair?
So the Bible Hub app. Going back to Genesis chapter 17, verse 22.
Can I ask you a question, Tito? Do you watch the Lashawan Kodash classes?
No.
You don't?
No.
I can send it.
Excellent. We're gonna start sending you those. They're on Friday. All right.
And I'm gonna help you out with these too. So just kind of repeat after me and pay attention to what the letters look like because they're gonna start to look similar. All right. Wayakal. Mm-hmm. La Debar. Athawa. Mm-hmm. Waya'al. Mm-hmm. Alahayim.
Hold on. So where it says Alahayim? Let me see. Yeah. Okay. No. You good? I can see it right there. All right. All right, so now it's just the angels. It's not the most high no more. You understand that, right? We broke it down last week. You understand that, right? How Elohim is different from Elohim. How Elohim is different from
Allah.
Yeah, from the Most High.
Yeah. So one where it says from, it's Ma'al.
Ma'al.
Mm-hmm. Abaraham.
Abaraham.
All right. Verse 23. Ready? Wayakwa.
Wayakwa.
Abaraham.
Abaraham.
Atha.
Atha.
Yashamayala.
Yashama'ala.
Banwa.
Banwa.
Wa'atha.
Bawatha.
Kal.
Kal.
Ya la yadwa. It's like it. Ya la yadya.
Ya.
La ya la yad ya.
Ya la dad ya.
All right. And then Bayathwa.
Bayathwa.
Wa'atha.
Wa'atha.
Kal.
Kal.
Makwanath.
Makwanath.
Kasapwa. Kasapwa.
Kasapwa.
Kal.
Kal.
Zakar.
Zakar.
Ba'anashya.
Ba'anashya.
Bayath.
Bayath.
Abaraham.
Abaraham.
Wayamal.
Wayamal.
Atha.
Atha.
Bashar.
Bashar.
Ira Latham.
Ira Latham.
Ba'aitazam.
Ba'aitasam.
Hayawam.
Hayawam.
Hazah.
Hasa.
Ka'ashar.
Ka'ashar.
Dabar.
Dabar.
Athawa.
Athawa.
Alahayam.
Alahayam.
Verse 24. Verse 24, all right. And it's Wa Abaraham.
Wa Abaraham.
Bawa.
Bawa.
Tashayam.
Tashayam.
Wa Tashai.
Wa Tashai.
Shana.
Shana.
Bahamalwa.
Bahamawa.
Bashar.
Bashar.
Iralathya. Iralathwa.
Iralathwa.
Verse 25. Wa Yasha Mayala.
Wa Yasha Mayala.
Banwa.
Banwa.
Bawa.
Bawa.
Shalash.
Shalash.
Aishara.
Aishara.
Shana.
Shana.
Bahamalwa.
Bahamalawa.
Atha.
Atha.
Bashar.
Bashar.
Iralathwa.
Iralathwa.
Verse 26. Ba'aitazam.
Ba'atisam.
Hayawam.
Hayawam.
Hazah.
Hasa.
Namawal.
Namawal.
Abaraham.
Abaraham.
Wa Yashamayala.
Wa Yash Shama'ala.
Banwa.
Banwa.
Verse 27. Wakal.
Wakal.
Anashya.
Anasya.
Bayathwa.
Bayathwa.
Wala. So again. Yala Yad.
Yalayad.
Bayat,
Bayat,
Wamakwana, Wamakwanath, Wamakwanah,
Wamakwanath,
Kashap,
Kasha,
Ma'ath,
Ma'ath,
Ban,
Ban,
Nakar,
Nakar,
Namalawa,
Namalawa,
Athawa.
Atawa,
And verse 28. Okay. Wayara'a,
Wayara'a,
Alayawa,
Alayawa,
Yahweh.
Yeah, it doesn't say verse 28.
Oh. That was the end of it?
Already?
Okay. Salaki. Yeah, it did. Okay, cool. So now we're going back to the English. The what? So go back to the English. We're gonna go. You got the Bible right here. You can just read it right here. Genesis chapter 17, verse 22 through 27. So we're gonna go ahead and read that in the English.
verse 22. And he left off talking with him, and God went up from Abraham. And Abraham took Ishmael his son, and all that were born in his house, and all that were bought with his money, every male among the men of Abraham's house, and circumcised the flesh of the foreskin in the selfsame day as God had said unto him.
Y'all remember about when Officer Dawud was breaking this down last week, when he was telling them about the circumcision,
Right.
how the circumcision was like a token of pain for something that you go through. What's up, Bob?
Or to like memorize it, like to
Commemorate.
like memory, kind of like
Yeah.
you won't forget it. Something you won't
Yes,
forget.
it's like a token of memory. It's like your fringes, but your fringes is something that you do to remember the law, statutes, and commandments. This was a token of pain. You know what I mean? To hurt your child, so you can remember the covenant that was made with the Most High. Right. So Abraham took his Ishmael. He took all of his all the everybody that he bought. You know what I mean? All his slaves, all his servants. You know what I mean? And he did this to him. All right. Yes.
So they were by the servants at like a very young age. Or like,
I don't know. I wasn't back then. You know what I'm talking about? I know he went to Egypt and got a whole bunch of servants and cows and all that. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Verse 24. And Abraham was 90 years old and 9 when he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin.
He was what?
Circumcised in the
No. How old was he?
99.
Yeah, 99.
Wow.
90 years old and 9.
Wow.
For real.
Wow. I can't even imagine that. You know what I mean? Y'all hear that? He was 99 when he got circumcised. This is the reason why they circumcised him at 8 days old when they're babies, so they won't have to remember that pain. He remembered that pain. You know what I'm talking about? That's something special. Go ahead.
When he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin. And Ishmael, his son, was 13 years old.
Damn, Ishmael was 13 when he got circumcised. Yikes. Yikes. He said nope. He said nope. It ain't gonna happen like ooh-wee. You know what I'm talking about? Look. I just live my look. It ain't gonna happen, brother. You know what I'm talking about? Barakatah, Yahweh Shai, that we don't have, you know what I mean? When you come into the school, when you come into the truth, you ain't gotta, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because ooh-wee. Go ahead.
When he was circumcised in the flesh of his foreskin. In the selfsame day was Abraham circumcised and Ishmael his son.
Mm-hmm.
And all the men in his house, born in the house, and bought with money of the stranger, were circumcised with him.
Right. There it is. He made everybody get circumcised. Everybody gonna remember this covenant. Not just me and my household. You too. You know what I'm saying? Ishmael, you too. You feel me? You ain't even gonna get the covenant, but you gonna get that circumcision. Don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? Just get the circumcision. What's good?
Were his servants from other nations?
Yes. But he has some servants that was his own. That went with him from his father's house. You know what I mean? But yes, basically.
But that didn't make them Israelites, right?
No, it didn't make them Israelites.
They just have to follow the law.
Because Israelites is a bloodline. Yes, Capiar.
So they're going to have to follow. Not really, but he just circumcised them so they would like remember it too, because they have to follow it too, right?
Yeah, they do have to follow. Yeah, they do have to follow that law. They do have to follow the law, though. If they're with Abraham, it's like how we're in America now.
Yeah.
And we have to follow America's laws.
Mm-hmm.
Not the marrying whatever you want to marry type of rule, because that's not a law. That it's in law that you can marry whoever you want to marry, but it's not a law that you have to do that. Right. You know what I mean? It's not like it's not a law that you have to be a homosexual. You know what I mean? It's not a law that you have to get your genitals cut off and become a woman, even though you can. You know, tomorrow you can't, Capiar. Don't look at me like that. You can't. If you a Black, Hispanic, and Native American, you can't. You cannot.
I know that.
You cannot do that. You know what I'm saying? You cannot do that. If you're a Black, Hispanic, or Native American man or woman, you cannot go through a sex change. You can't. It's against God's laws. It's against your culture to do that. The Lord said that you need to be whatever he said you to be, a man or a woman, a male or a female. Ain't no in between. You dig what I'm saying? All right. That's it. What's good?
Question, because you know how the conscious community always like to battle and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the parts of the scripture that they bring up, because they're like, "Oh, well, isn't that gay? He's touching all these boys, these people's rods and all that." Like, how do you cut that? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. See, and then they bring up pictures. Is it important?
Kind of on topic, I guess.
What's up, sis?
I work with a trans.
Oh.
It's a he.
Oh.
But her name's a she.
Oh.
And all of my clients are very uncomfortable.
Wait.
That.
Hold on one second. You just confused me. It's a he, but his name's a she. I don't know. So.
But its name's a she.
So it was a boy. Now it's a girl.
Correct.
Okay.
It's a girl.
But it's a boy. Okay.
It is a boy. It is gay.
Okay.
But I have a lot of clients that are very uncomfortable with her dressing and bathing.
That's a him.
Some of our regular clients.
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't know what to call it. And I was like,
it. My sister came up with a word called shim.
No, it's an it.
Shim. Yeah, like a boy. Shim. Yeah.
Nowadays, especially with like the older generation, they're just very uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, so their clients are older.
My clients are in their late 70s.
Yeah, because they're like, it's like almost back then it was almost unheard of to have a boy
just like
cut his off and become a girl, try to become a girl.
Like he long hair now.
Yeah.
His nails are longer than
Yeah.
and it's my clients are just like
I am disgusted.
I don't want to be bait.
Yeah.
Like, they say the name because they don't know what to call it. And I was like, no, I understand. I'll be in, later to bait you or whatever. And
Yeah.
like, okay, how do we go around talking that to corporate? And I was like,
Good. Just tell them to just tell. They can because it's like an establishment, any establishment. They
customer feedback.
Yeah, you feel me? Like customer service. Like, so if they don't feel comfortable with it touching them, they can tell the corporate people that, and he will lose his job.
correct.
You know what I mean? Because they're going to have to. It's not discrimination. It's actually what the customers want.
Yeah, no, I figured just
So like,
touch on that topic since we kind of on that.
yeah, it's what they want. So if they really were about trying to please the customer, they would get rid of that, because I would if my mother, if she was in home health care or something like that, I wouldn't want no male. I wouldn't want no male that thinks he's a girl but is still a male to be touching on her. You know what I mean? Like, so I would it would be a problem with me too. It would be a problem with me too. Like, I hope y'all understand that, right?
Right.
Because y'all have a problem. Y'all would have a problem with it too. Like, what? Like, no, she's still it's just like a homosexual hanging out with females. That's still a boy, even though he might act like a woman, talk like a woman, want to be a woman. That's still a boy. That's the door. No, it's not Officer in the Quiet. He ain't got my address. And it ain't nobody. It could have been the wind blowing. It could have been the wind blowing.
What type of news that?
Yeah.
What kind of it was just since we're on that topic of
Yeah.
it's
like a boy. It's like a homosexual male being around a whole bunch of women. He's still a boy.
yeah.
I'm pretty sure he's looking at y'all undressed and all of that, and you know what I mean. His boy parts are getting hard. You know what I mean. His rod still works. You dig what I'm saying? So like, I'm pretty sure, and that's the point of it. You know what I mean? And like he was saying, in the conscious community, they always talking about circumcision. It was gay for them to do that, whatever like that. But they were doing something surgical. You know what I mean? Is it gay to do surgical work? Medical work? You know what I'm talking about? See that now with those pictures that the so-called conscious community got, they got videos of playing with the other man's penis.
Mm.
Yeah. I'll show you some videos. I don't want to show you no videos. I'll show you the debate that Captain Cesariak did. You know what I'm talking about? I'm not gonna show you the video. I'm not gonna look through that. Captain Cesariak already did that. He did the hard work for us, so we don't have to look through all that. I don't want to look through all that either. Like even with all that, what's the point of Geb pointing a rod at his mouth? You know what I mean? Like they did something that was surgical in the Bible, but then they have all this gay things that's going on in that conscious community, which is very, very weird. What's up, Rob?
It's like I said, if I could, but they're always trying to like compare us to what the Amalek, you know what I'm saying? Them Jews, but I'm saying they actually physically like.
Oh yeah.
A moil.
Yeah,
where they suck. So in Israel today, the so-called Jewish man, when he circumcises the male children, they suck the penis. They suck the foreskin off the penis with the mouth. The priests do that. That is. Did we just read? Did we read that?
We did not read that.
I didn't read that.
Right.
I didn't read that in Genesis. We just read it. I didn't hear nothing about sucking no penis or anything like that. And then so they were actually giving babies herpes, because you know what I mean, because those priests were infected with herpes.
My goodness.
That's how they came to find out that they were doing moils like that. That's an actual Jewish custom. And that is weird. That is not no custom of ours. You dig what I'm saying? We have surgeries. We don't have molestation parties. You dig what I'm saying?
Damn right.
You dig what I'm saying? Hopefully I don't find out anything. You know what I mean? You know what I'm about? I like to take the check-ins later. You know what I'm about? I like real talk. Real talk. Because we don't, and that is something that, because we're priests and we have to act like priests. Remember the class on Wednesday talking about how to be a professional, and we have to be professional.
Right.
We have to be professional. We have to do that. If we don't, we're just like the Christian church. You know what I mean? A pastor talking about holy roly this and holy roly that, but then he's sleeping with all the whores, paying them for sex. You know what I mean? And you do what I'm saying? So we have to keep that profession of being a priest alive. Just like Khomeini General Yohana did, and he passed it down to the generals and the captains and officers, and you know what I mean? We have to keep that. That's why we have protocols in play. Because the protocols keep us professional. And those law, statutes, and commandments keep us safe. You understand that? You understand that? You know what I mean? Is there anything else? What time is it? No, let's go ahead and wrap it up because we gotta get camp ready. What we doing? With that, I'm Isupk. Go ahead, La Yashala.
Yashala.
Hey, take it to the head. It tastes good, don't it? Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, boy. I pick the good stuff.
Tampico?
Huh?
Tampico. I like Tampico. Okay, wrap.
Hold on, we ain't ready yet. We gotta do prayers. Did you sew this on yet? Did you sew it yet?
No, I can't get that to go through, so I'm not doing it.
Yeah, you gotta sew with the machine.
I'm not doing it. Okay, right there.
Blow the horn again?
Yep.
All right.
You did your thing with these friends and stuff.
Sar, Papanya Hakwadam. We're going to finish with the Lord's Prayer to close out the Sabbath service. Abanawa. Shabbat Shemayim. Kodash. Hayah. Shemka. Yahweh. Malakutka. Sabbath. Ratazaka. Hayah. Aisha. Barataza. Kawa. Hayah. Bashemayim. Thalanawa. Lacham. Kao. Yawam. Wasalakna. Kababwathna. Kasalachna. Kababwathina. Wala'ah. Tabiya'ayanawa. Banasaya one. Abal. Hawashayanawa. Mayan. Rai. Hayah. Laka. Hamalakwa. Baha'ala. Wataparath. La'aywalamyam. Aman.
I'm going to do Lord's Prayer in English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth. As it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. Forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Blow it one more time.
Come on. You did not have a good seal on it. Can I try again?
There we go. Come on. Follow me, brother. Turn the camera so you can make sure you. No, all right, yeah, you good. I thought you told you I could turn the camera like that.
You said not to turn the actual camera. You said to turn the whole thing.
That was before, brother.
Really?
Before we had the little handle.
Oh, so
Now we got the handle. You can go up, down, side to side, round and round.
Go around.
Is it good? Ayalawan?
Turn. That's 12.
Oh, it's 12?
Yeah. Be right there.
Leave it alone, nigga. 12. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shabrak Yah.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakia.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakia.
Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakia.
You come back. Hey, I don't know. Disconnect. Yeah. Oh, hold on. There we go.
It's good.
Yeah.
I feel like it's zoomed in.
It is zoomed in.
How does it zoom in?
I don't know.
Right.
Unzoom it. I don't know how to unzoom it. You got to do so. It's go to settings.
It's like the
I don't know how it's zoomed in.
oh, you know what it is? It's because it's picking up on this camera instead of that one. There you
Oh,
go.
it's picking up on that camera.
Yeah, I just fixed it. Go ahead and turn it
No.
a little.
Turn it.
Yeah.
Your way.
No, that's what.
Now we're gonna give one courtesy salute to the brothers. Sis, can you sit down? All right.
Sit down.
Men of Israel, Amadu Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Hashem Yahushua Barakia. Yada Matah, hands down. Sis, can you stand up? We're gonna start and turn the face to sisters for one courtesy salute. Men of Israel, Amadu Shabbat, Amajim, Barak, Yahweh Shemar Halathan Bahashim Yahushua. All right. Yada Matah, hands down. Class dismissed.